Hi, we're reading through the Bible, so welcome back. I'm using the New King James translation. What translation do you like? Hey, headphones. What translation of the Bible do you like?
I have NSV, I think.
ESV? ESV?
ESV.
Okay. So in our household, we really like ESV. It's got a really good audio version. In the Bible app, we like New King James. NASB 2020 is what our church uses. So there's a variety of good ones out there. Last time we read Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Today we're in chapter 2. I really think it's important to understand that the Bible is not always a pep talk with like, you're awesome, you can do it. In fact, the Bible says no one is righteous, not even one. Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1. I said in my heart, come now, I will test you with mirth. Therefore enjoy pleasure. But surely this was also vanity. I said of laughter, madness, and of mirth, what does it accomplish? He's realizing all these amazing things that he strived for. What's next? Like, it's gone in a moment. I searched in my heart how to gratify my flesh with wine, while guiding my heart with wisdom, and how to lay hold on folly, till I might see what was good for the sons of men to do under heaven all the days of their lives. I made my works great. I built myself houses and planted myself vineyards. Most people don't even have one dream house or build one house themselves these days. They just move into the next house. He built himself houses, plural, and planted himself vineyards. That means he probably had a lot of money due to having the ability to make wine. Verse 5, I made myself gardens and orchards and planted all kinds of fruit trees in them. I made myself water pools from which to water the growing trees of the grove. I acquired male and female servants, and I had servants born in my house. Yes, I had greater possessions of herds and flocks than all who were in Jerusalem before me. Verse 8, I also gathered for myself silver and gold and special treasures of kings and of the provinces. I acquired male and female singers, the delights of the sons of men, and musical instruments of all kinds. He could hire his own talent to come in and entertain him. He's literally had it all. So I became great and excelled more than all who were before me in Jerusalem, and also wisdom remained with me. Most people have wisdom or stuff, not both, so Solomon is unique in that way. Whatever my eyes desired, I did not keep from them. Wow. That's like if you go window shopping and if you want it, you just get it. Whatever he wanted, he got it. Whatever he saw, he didn't keep it from himself. He used no restraint. I did not withhold my heart from any pleasure. Can you imagine? Maybe somebody out there watching struggles with impulse control. So whatever your heart's desire, you go for it. In the moment, it sounds exciting, but man, is it a fleeting moment. And then you have the excitement and then the sudden drop of what's next. It says, for my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my reward from all my labor. Then I looked on all the works that my hands had done, and on the labor in which I had toiled. And indeed, all was vanity and grasping for the wind. Have you ever tried to catch the wind? It's impossible. There was no profit under the sun. Verse 12. Then I turned myself to consider wisdom and madness and folly, for what can the man do who succeeds the king? Only what he has already done. Then I saw that wisdom excels folly, as light excels darkness. Think of a candle in darkness, or the sun rising and chasing away the dark of the night. The wise man's eyes are in his head, but the fool walks in darkness. Yet I myself perceived that the same event happens to all of them. Verse 15, so I said in my heart, as it happens to the fool, it also happens to me. And why was I then more wise? He's saying the same stuff is happening to other people, and he asked for all the wisdom. Then I said in my heart, this is also vanity, for there is no more remembrance of the wise than of the fool forever. Since all that now is will be forgotten in the days to come. And how does a wise man die? As the fool. Excuse me. Verse 17. Therefore I hated life, because the work that was done under the sun was distressing to me. For all is vanity and grasping for the wind. Are you noticing a theme? Then I hated all my labor in which I had toiled under the sun, because I must leave it to the man who will come after me. He's realizing he works for all of this, and he doesn't take it to heaven with him. He literally has to leave it behind to whoever's next. He feels like just a number at this point, right? Verse 19. And who knows whether he will be wise or a fool? Yeah, we don't. Whoever's next, maybe worse, maybe better, maybe different, but just as bad. Yet he will rule over all my labor in which I toiled, and which I have shown myself wise under the sun. This is also vanity. I think Solomon is realizing how little control he has despite all his wisdom and all his stuff. Verse 20, therefore I turned my heart and despaired of all the labor in which I had toiled under the sun. For there is a man whose labor is with wisdom, knowledge, and skill, yet he must leave his heritage to a man who has not labored for it. He's saying, I've done all this work and somebody's going to benefit from it. How rude, right? To quote Full House. This is also vanity and a great evil. He's feeling injustice. Verse 22, for what has man for all his labor and for the striving of his heart with which he has toiled under the sun? For all his days are sorrowful and his work burdensome. Even in the night his heart takes no rest. This is also vanity. He's realizing the pain of life. And when you go through stress and long suffering, you don't sleep well at night. And he's saying this is also vanity. What is this all for? Verse 24, nothing is better for a man than that he should eat and drink, and that his soul should enjoy good in his labor. This also I saw was from the hand of God. For who can eat or who can have enjoyment more than I? For God gives wisdom and knowledge and joy to a man who is good in his sight, but to the sinner he gives the work of gathering and collecting, that he may give to him who is good before God. This is also vanity in grasping for the wind. And that is the end of chapter 2. How did you do? Did you read it out loud? It really makes a difference so you don't get caught up in your mind and squirreled. Did you listen to me? Did you listen to the audio Bible? Did you read it more than once today? Comment below and let me know. Drop an emoji. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you tomorrow for chapter 3.